The Olympic Games, a spectacle of athleticism and international camaraderie, have a history as rich and captivating as the events themselves. Their origins lie in ancient Greece, in the sacred land of Olympia. Here, in 776 BC, the first Olympic Games were held, not as a global spectacle, but as a religious festival honoring Zeus, the king of the gods. These early games were far different from the multi-sport extravaganzas we know today. Only one athletic event, a foot race called the Stadion, took place. Competitors, all male and of Greek origin, competed not for medals or money, but for glory and the honor of their city-states. A simple olive wreath bestowed upon the victor represented the highest achievement. The games were held every 4 years, marking a period known as an Olympiad. This 4-year cycle became a method of timekeeping for the ancient Greeks, highlighting the significance of the games in their culture. As the games grew in stature, so too did their scope. Over time, the ancient Olympics evolved beyond a single foot race. Boxing, wrestling, chariot racing, and other events were added, testing the strength, speed, and skill of the competitors. The games became a unifying force among the often warring Greek city-states. A sacred truce known as the Ekacheria was declared during the games. This truce allowed athletes and spectators to travel safely to Olympia, putting aside their differences in the spirit of competition and celebration. The ancient Olympics reached their zenith during the classical and Hellenistic periods, attracting athletes and spectators from across the Greek world. The games became a showcase not just of athletic prowess, but also of art, culture, and philosophy. Poets and musicians performed, philosophers debated, and artists displayed their works, transforming Olympia into a vibrant cultural hub. This fusion of athletic competition, religious observance, and cultural expression cemented the Olympics as a cornerstone of ancient Greek society. The games reflected the Greek ideals of physical excellence, intellectual pursuit, and reverence for the gods. However, the ancient Olympics were not immune to the shifting tides of history. With the Roman conquest of Greece in the 2nd century BC, the games gradually lost their religious and cultural significance. The Romans, less interested in the game's original ideals, introduced professional athletes and exotic animal fights, diminishing the game's sacred aura. In 393 AD, after over 1,000 years of continuous celebration, the Roman Emperor Theodosius I, a Christian, banned the Olympic Games. Theodosius viewed the games as a pagan festival, incompatible with the rising dominance of Christianity. With this decree, the ancient Olympic tradition came to an end, its stadiums and temples falling into disrepair and eventually being buried by time and the elements. For centuries, the Olympic Games existed only in fragmented records and archaeological ruins, a testament to a glorious past. However, the spirit of the Games, dormant but not extinguished, awaited its time to rise again. The revival of the Olympic Games in the 19th century can be largely attributed to the vision and determination of one man, Pierre de Coubertin, a French aristocrat and educator. Coubertin believed that sport could play a vital role in fostering international understanding and peace. He saw in the ancient Olympics a model for a modern competition, one that could transcend national boundaries and promote goodwill among nations. Coubertin's ideas resonated with a world grappling with political tensions and the rise of nationalism. He traveled extensively, promoting his vision of a revived Olympic Games. In 1894, Coubertin's efforts culminated in the formation of the International Olympic Committee, IOC, in Paris. This event marked the birth of the modern Olympic movement. The IOC, with Coubertin as its president, set about organizing the first modern Olympic Games, choosing Athens, the birthplace of the ancient Games, as the inaugural host city. The stage was set for the rebirth of a legend. In April 1896, the first modern Olympic Games opened in Athens, Greece. The Games were a modest affair compared to the sprawling spectacles of today. 241 athletes from 14 nations competed in 43 events across 9 sports. Despite their limited scope, the Games were a resounding success, capturing the imagination of the world. The Greek people embraced the Games with enthusiasm, taking pride in hosting this revival of their ancient heritage. The highlight of the Games was the marathon, a race inspired by the legend of Pheidippides, a Greek soldier who ran from Marathon to Athens to deliver news of a Greek victory over the Persians. The marathon victory of Spiridon Louis, a Greek water carrier, became a symbol of national pride and the enduring spirit of the Games. The 1896 Athens Games marked a new chapter in Olympic history. While honoring the legacy of the ancient Games, these modern Olympics represented a bold step towards a more interconnected and peaceful world. The road to Olympic glory, however, has not been without its challenges. The 20th century, marked by 2 world wars and countless other conflicts, inevitably cast a shadow over the Olympic movement. The Games were cancelled during both World War I and World War II, underscoring the fragility of peace and the ever-present threat of global conflict. Beyond the disruptions of war, the Olympics have also been a stage for political protests, boycotts, and even tragedy. The 1936 Berlin Games, held in Nazi Germany, became a chilling example of the Games' potential for political exploitation. The Munich Massacre of 1972, in which 11 Israeli athletes and coaches were killed by Palestinian terrorists, served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of the Games to acts of violence and hatred. Despite these setbacks, the Olympic spirit has endured. The Games have consistently bounced back from adversity, demonstrating the power of sport to transcend political divides and unite people from all walks of life. Throughout their modern history, the Olympic Games have provided a platform for countless unforgettable moments of athletic achievement, human drama, and societal change. Jesse Owens' 4 gold medal performance at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, a powerful rebuke to Nazi ideology, stands as a testament to the power of sport to challenge prejudice and discrimination. The miracle on ice, the improbable victory of the U.S. men's ice hockey team over the heavily favored Soviet Union at the 1980 Lake Placid Games, captivated a nation and became a symbol of hope and resilience during a time of national uncertainty. The inspirational story of Wilma Rudolph, who overcame childhood polio to win 3 gold medals in track and field at the 1960 Rome Games, demonstrated the indomitable spirit of the human will. These moments, etched into Olympic lore, have transcended sport, becoming part of the global cultural fabric. They remind us of the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity, to achieve greatness, and to inspire millions around the world. The Olympic movement expanded in 1924 with the creation of the Winter Games, a separate event dedicated to winter sports. The first Winter Olympics, held in Chamonix, France, featured competitions in bobsledding, curling, ice hockey, speed skating, and figure skating. The Winter Games have grown in popularity and prestige, showcasing the artistry and athleticism of winter sports and adding another layer of excitement to the Olympic calendar. From the graceful elegance of figure skating to the high-speed thrills of downhill skiing, the Winter Olympics have produced their share of iconic moments and athletes. The Games have also provided a platform for winter sports to evolve and innovate, constantly pushing the boundaries of human performance in challenging and often breathtaking environments. The Olympic movement took another significant step in 1960 with the first Paralympic Games, held in Rome, Italy. These games, originally known as the Parallel Olympics, were designed to provide a platform for athletes with disabilities to compete at the highest level. The Paralympic Games have grown exponentially since their inception, becoming a powerful symbol of inclusion, determination, and the boundless potential of the human spirit. Paralympic athletes, competing in a wide range of sports adapted to their abilities, have shattered stereotypes and inspired millions with their courage, skill, and unwavering pursuit of excellence. The Paralympic Games have played a crucial role in changing societal perceptions of disability, promoting a message of equality, respect, and the celebration of human diversity. Today, the Olympic Games stand as a testament to the enduring power of sport to unite people from all corners of the globe. The Games have become a global spectacle, broadcast to billions of viewers worldwide, transcending language, culture, and political divides. The Olympics provide a platform for nations to showcase their athletes, their cultures, and their national identities to a global audience. The Games have also played a role in promoting social change, challenging discrimination, and advancing the cause of gender equality in sport. The increasing participation of women in the Olympics, from a handful of athletes in the early Games to near parity in recent editions, reflects a broader societal shift towards greater gender equity. The Olympics, however, are not without their critics. Concerns about the Games' environmental impact, the high costs of hosting, and the potential for commercialization continue to spark debate. Despite these challenges, the Olympic Games remain a beacon of hope, a symbol of international cooperation, and a celebration of the human spirit's boundless potential. The Games remind us that even in a world often divided by conflict, there is still room for unity, sportsmanship, and the pursuit of excellence. The Olympic motto, Citius, Altius, Fortius, Latin for faster, higher, stronger, encapsulates the spirit of the Games, encouraging athletes to strive for their personal best and to push the limits of human achievement. But beyond the medals and records, the true legacy of the Olympic Games lies in their power to inspire, to unite, and to remind us of the common bonds that connect us all.
Subscribe now. Thank you for watching.